Your quick guide to creating wall art with AI. There's a huge market for unique and attention-grabbing wall art. Not everyone has the money to spend on a commissioned oil painting or photograph, which means that you can capitalize on the seemingly endless desire for artwork to bring blank walls to life. You might think you need an art degree, or at the very least art training, to create wall art. The good news is that's just not true. Absolutely anybody can create and sell wall art with a little help from AI. With that in mind, we've created this quick guide to teach you how to use AI to create wall art, including everything from prompt engineering to product listings. What is wall art? Wall art is art that's meant to be displayed on a wall. It can range in size from small to huge. For example, wall art can range from small pieces of 8 by 10 inches up to huge prints that measure 36 by 50 inches or larger. The most traditional wall art is often hand-painted by an artist, but you don't need to be a skilled painter to create wall art that people will buy. AI-generated designs can be quite beautiful and in demand. They offer a more affordable way for people to decorate their walls and accent their internal decor. Brainstorming ideas. The first step to creating wall art with AI is brainstorming some ideas. If you've already got an image in mind, that's great. If you don't, you may want to use AI to come up with some image concepts. For example, you might want to create some different landscapes to sell. You could ask AI for landscape ideas. Here are a few ideas I got when I asked ChatGPT. The aurora borealis over a frozen shipwreck locked in ice. Underwater forest ruins. Bioluminescent beach at night. Mirror salt flats after a rainstorm. Writing prompts. Once you've got a basic idea, you need to arrive at the writing prompt that will get you the results you want. It may take some time, since AI image generators can sometimes add unexpected items or simply not deliver on the image you have in your mind. The key is to be as specific as possible. If you want a river to run down the right side of the image, make sure to say that. For example, a view of a forest landscape in the autumn with brightly colored leaves on the trees, a river flowing on the right, and a brilliant full moon in a starry sky overhead. Of course, you always have the option of going with a more general prompt, such as a forest landscape in autumn, and asking for multiple options. Then you can choose the one you like the most and refine it. Generating images. Some AI image generation tools will give you several images without being prompted. If you want a single image to work with, then you should use an appropriate prompt. And if you want more than one, the same applies. If your initial prompt doesn't get you any results you like, you have two options. The first is to ask for additional images from the same prompt. The second is to rewrite the prompt to see if you get a better result. Refining images. Refining the images you get means taking an existing image, giving it back to AI, and asking it to refine what it delivers. This can be a tricky prospect since most generative AI at this point can possibly misunderstand and give you a totally new image. It may take some time to get precisely the image you want. I recommend saving successful prompts. That way, you can refer to them later and get to a point where you have the best possible chance of success with the first prompt you try for the next product you create. Saving images. Since wall art tends to be on the larger side, your best bet is to save any images you generate as vectors. That way, your customers can order any size print they want, and it will be easy to connect with a print-on-demand provider. In case you're not familiar, here are some vector formats to consider: SVG, PDF, EPS, WMF. I like SVG formatting. There's no pixelation of images, SVGs are easy to create, and there are tons of places to sell them online. While we're focusing on wall art here, you can easily use the same SVG image to create a repeating pattern, a greeting card, or stickers. Print-on-demand sales. I've already mentioned that the print-on-demand framework is useful for wall art. Most of your customers won't have a printer large enough to print the designs you sell. They have the option of using a local printer, but it's easy to connect your shop with a POD provider. That way, your customers can immediately order a print of the size they want. Some of my favorite POD providers for wall art include Printful, Printify, Redbubble, Gelato, and Fine Art America. You want to make sure to pick someone with a good reputation, good reviews, and affordable pricing. That way, you'll reduce the risk of customer service and quality issues. There's a huge audience for wall art and no reason to think it will change. Homeowners, renters, and even business owners are always in the market for art to put on their walls, and you can take advantage of the demand by streamlining the process with AI. If you're not convinced of how easy it is to create wall art with AI, check out Easy AI Trendy Wall Prints. You'll get all the information you need to use AI to make one-of-a-kind wall art that your customers will love.